anxiousness and all the confusion. I stand strong on my boundaries and strong. Hey guys, it's Makai and I'm back with another video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you can stay alert for when I post. Thank you guys for 500 subscribers. Like, I'm looking on my phone. It's like you have reached 500 subscribers. Like,
girl, you deserve to be happy for once. I just want you to be happy for once.
who am I to deny what the Lord can do? Yeah, thank you so much. I love that the community is growing. Everything is growing. I'm close to 6K on TikTok, even though it might get shut down. But I love you girls on there so much too. So make sure you go follow my TikTok while it's up. Okay. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I wanted to make a video about 3 to 5 things that you should accept as you go into this new year. I know the new year starts in January for a lot of people. My new year starts in spring. So yeah, I wanted to do a video on that, but I wanted to switch up a little bit. So this is my acceptance journal. So what I was gonna do is like close my eyes and then like flip to a random page and then tell you like, okay, this is something you can accept, because these are all the things that I had to accept and things like that, and I think they're pretty good things to share. So I just thought I would make it a little game instead of like writing down like a list, even though a list would have been cool too. But this is kind of like more fun because you never know what you go like pick, because it's coming from here. And I remember a lot that I wrote in here, but like not everything, you know what I mean? So yeah, like let's see what we got. Like, let's see. I'm kind of nervous too because this is my journal. Like this is my journal. Okay, but this is my acceptance journal, so that's why I'm willing and open to share it with you guys, because you know, we all gotta learn. Okay, should we do a countdown, like 1 2 3, like 1 2 3 open, like close your eyes and be like 1 2 3 stop? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Ready, set, go. 1 2 3 stop. Yo, I didn't read it yet, but like, okay. I was gonna say it worked, girl. Of course it worked. Okay. And my pages are not like numbered, but they are. Most of them are titled. So on this page, my right side now, it says no amount is too high, and that's one thing that I would recommend accepting as you go into the new year, that no amount is too high, as in no dream is too far for you to reach. There's nothing so far out of your reach that you should have to feel like uncomfortable to ask God for it, or you should feel ashamed for seeking it. You know, I used to have limiting beliefs with everything that I did: business, speaking, spiritually, mentally, relationship wise, friendship wise. Like, I would have limiting beliefs and they will always hold me back. So I had to accept that what I want is not too far from me and it's not too high for me to grab. If I act as if it already happened and that it's happening in the now, I wouldn't have to feel like it's so far. I wouldn't have to make it separate from who I am already. And instead, I can become one with the limiting beliefs. I can become one with the fears, because it's not too high for me to reach. It's not too far for me to grab. Okay, that was the first page. Okay, this is kind of fun. This is kind of fun because, you know, sometimes you don't remember what you write until you like go back. Okay, so let's do it again. 1 2 3 stop. Ooh. Who am I to deny what the Lord can do? Okay, y'all, that song stuck in my head. Okay, now I seen from the title that this page was deep. Okay. Okay, wait. It was this page that caught my eye at first. This side. Like, this side caught my eye first. Okay. So it says, no longer a mother. Y'all, I'm dramatic, but I know exactly when and where I wrote that. Like, I was in Chicago, and I was kind of like separating from friendship. Ooh, okay. No longer a mother. It says, I might not read the whole thing, but it says, I have wasted half of my life and energy trying to get people to be who I see them to be. Trying to get them to open up and heal, but that wasn't their destiny at the time. And then it says, so now I let go of motherhood. I let go of trying to control an outcome. I let go of trying to play a role that has never been meant for me. Congrats, queen. Congrats. Congrats. Yeah, I don't know why I got so much energy in this video. Congrats. I think it's because I like sharing stuff from my journal. That's probably why. Okay. Yeah, and then at the bottom it says, I let go of all the ties. I let go of all the ties. And all the worry and all the anxiousness and all the confusion. I stand strong on my boundaries and strong on my purity. People are going to fly wherever their wings take them. And I must let them without worry, judgment, criticism, or pride. That was just, I ain't turning to the back because that'll be cheating, but that was just this whole page right here. This whole page right here. Matter of fact, I'm snapping a picture of this for the thumbnail. Amen. Amen. Snap. Snap. Okay. Y'all, I wrote that out so well. I feel like that one was kind of self-explanatory. Second thing you have to accept is letting go of motherhood. I know it's probably so many people out there like me who just wants the best for people around them. They want people to understand. They want people to know what it's like to have the love of God. They want people to know what it's like to live a holy life or a purifying life, because I was that person, and but it made me very controlling sometimes and very like demanding, you know, and I take accountability for that too. But also it was very important for me to let go of the hold that I wanted to have on other people, or the relationships I wanted to keep, or the agreements I made with other people. It was very important for me to let, and right here it says Psalms 56:13. Let's read what that says. Let's read what that says. My Bible's right here. So I just peeped it as I was talking. Let's see. For you have delivered me from death and my feet from stumbling. May I walk before God in the light of life. I don't know, but that just told me, what that just reminded me of, and part of the reason why I wrote that right here, because it's right here, is because it says, I may walk before God in the light of life. I may walk before God in the light of life. It just reminded me right now that you can't take everybody with you, and everybody's not willing to go where you're willing to go. Everybody's not willing to do for themselves what you are willing to do for yourself. So you have to be prepared when you come to Christ to be in a season of isolation, and to trust that God is going to restore those relationships and those friendships with other things. You have to let go of trying to be the mother of people's lives, because you were not there since birth. So yeah, okay, I like that one. We're gonna see how many we do. Okay, so that's number 2. Okay, let's do another one. 1, 2, 3, stop. It says, I wrote this on 9/13/24. It says, God is direction. Okay. So it says, it is my winning season. Lift up your arms and say, I will. The Bible talks, okay, hold on. It says, the Bible talks about how Abel, Noah, Abraham, and Enoch had faith, and God rewarded them with a promise. When I ran away from home and had to go back, I had to have faith as much as a mustard seed, because depression and suicide would have became my life. God said to me to have faith is to remove the comparisons you make between you and others. Why is that in a relationship with your faith? Anyway. And it says, because who they are has nothing to do with who I called you to be. In the Bible, God told Abraham to go into a place, and after he received a promise. Okay, we're gonna have to flip the page on this one because it continues. He received the promise. And God says, your promise is in the things that you decompress. Oh, that's good. That's good. Let's read the ending one more time. Because who they are has nothing to do with who I called you to be. Because who they are has nothing to do with who I called you to be. In the Bible, God told Abraham to go into a place, and after he will receive a promise. And God revealed to me right now that your promise is in the things that you decompress. Decompress as in suppress is what suppress. Your promise is in the things that you suppress. Number three, the third thing that you should accept going into this new year. God has a promise for your life. Psalms 56:3 says, I put my trust in you, in God whose words I praise, in God I trust, and I am not afraid. What can mere mortals do to me? Let's read that again. Psalms 56:3 says, when I am afraid, I put my trust in you, in God whose words I praise, in God I trust, and I am not afraid. For what can mortals do to me? What can mere mortals do to me? So number 3 is accepting that God has a promise for your life. It took me so long, and don't get me wrong, I was young, but it took me so long to believe that God had a promise for my life. It took me so long to realize that I was so much more than a job. I was so much more than a girlfriend. I was so much more than surface level things. I was so much more. It took me so long to realize that. It took me so long to detach and come out of agreement with my anxiety, to have faith and understand that God does have a plan for my life. It took me so long to realize that. But what helped me even gain that faith is the Bible, the Word. So going into the new season, going into the new year, as you make this transition, accept it. Accept that God has something good for you. Accept that you are meant to live a happy life. Accept that your life is meant to be filled with love, no matter if your mother, your brother, your daughter didn't love you. Accept that no matter what took place in your life, you are meant to live a good life. And everything that's happening in your life is not happening to you, but it is happening for you. You are meant to live a great life. You are meant to live a great life. Okay, let's do number 4. That's gonna be the last one. Okay. And y'all want to know something funny? You want to know something funny? What I just read to y'all. I received that when I was living at the old house. I wanted to make a video on it, but the timing never, like, a lot, like, it just didn't align. Like, not even like a small TikTok video. So the fact that it's months later and I flip to that page and I'm reading it to you guys, what God showed me at that time, that's crazy. That's how I know that somebody, whoever watches this, you need to hear that. You need to hear that going into your next season. Because I'm going to be uploading this video today, so I love that. I love that. Okay, let's do our last one. Okay, that was kind of cheating. Like, I was already flipping before I start counting. Okay. 1, 2, 3, stop. It's always flipping me. I always look like directly at this side, so this is really. But you know, I know why. Because a lot of my writing starts on this side. Wait. Yeah, I like to start on this page. Okay. So the title says, "Times have changed. How do I find joy in that?" I love that. I love that. I love that. Ooh, hold on. Do y'all ever look at y'all head after y'all scratch y'all hair? I don't know. Like, I need to know if my hair is dirty. I need to know if my hair is dirty. Like, I know it's not dirty, but I need to know that it's not dirty. Like, I need to know that my hair is not dirty. So, okay. It says, "There is beauty in the fact that people get older." Hold on, how was I feeling this day? Okay, there is beauty in the fact that people get older and times change. You are better off staying in your own lane doing your own thing. Be happy for people and the decisions that they make, for they have nothing to do with you. Don't dim your life. Y'all see, I didn't say light, but I said life. Don't dim your life because others haven't found themselves yet. And then I have right here, like, it says, "Mind at rest." Mind at rest. I already know why I wrote that. I already know it. Then at the end it says, when you release the attachment to others, to other people's actions and problems, you learn that it's okay to be different from someone and be nice still. You realize how separate you are from them. Not like as in literally separate, but like you guys' lives are going down two different paths, you know? Y'all are making two different decisions. I learned that when you don't condemn someone on what they do, you'll see what they'd rather do. Okay, girl. I just really felt that day. Like, okay. Number 4. Accept that people change and you cannot control change. You cannot control change. Why is this so important to accept, y'all? Because as for one, you change, but also people change. And if people are changing in your life in a way that you don't like, you have to know that it is meant for your destiny. Yes, it's meant for them because it's their change, but it's meant for you too. God does not want you to hold on to everybody. God does not want you to try to save everybody. Again, like motherhood. God does not want you to mother everybody. And the mind at rest part is telling me right now that your mind is going to be more at rest when you release control of what other people do. You are not in control of what other people do. The only thing you can control is what you do. And just because you let go of control, that doesn't mean you have to judge or condemn them. That means that you are still able to be nice and kind and loving and caring and supportive as this person takes the next transition in their life, because you are not the God in their life. You might have planted the seed, but you can't be God for them. And you can't want to pull them somewhere that they just don't want to go. And again, don't dim your life because others haven't found theirs yet. And that's not to be judgmental or anything like that, but some people peak earlier than others. Some people really just peak earlier than others. So you cannot postpone your growth and postpone your boundaries and prolong relationships when they're not aligned to go where you need to go. They haven't found it yet. And that's okay. We know what that it is. They haven't found it yet. It's okay that you found it. That's what you were always meant to do. It is okay. And I really resonate with this even more now because I used to feel really guilty for having to leave people behind, or having to be the change in my family, or having to be, the different one when I was around people. Like, I was always different. And as I started to grow, I started to get more guilty. I started to become more loving and more helping, but I also started to become more guilty too. Because I just wanted people to be in a place of freedom. And I kind of felt like without me, I kind of felt like without me being there and supporting this person and, telling them what the word says and doing all those things, that, they wouldn't get where they need to go. But like I was telling a friend of mine yesterday, people have to want it for themselves. You can want it for them and you can be happy for them and things like that. But people have to get inside their own head and be willing to break down the walls that should no longer be there. So again, everyone hasn't found it yet. And just because you found it, that doesn't mean that they're never going to find it. It just means that they have their own path. And you can't let somebody else's path deny your yellow brick road. Okay? Amen. Okay? So, yeah. Okay, I love that. I hope that helps somebody. If y'all like the way that I did that video, because it was kind of different. Personally, I liked it. So if I do it again, I liked it. I loved it, actually. I loved it. I love sharing things from my journal. So, yes. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you guys so much for all the love on my last video. I got like 100 views on that video. You know it's hard to get 100 views on YouTube. It's hard to get 100 views on YouTube. So I was really proud of that because y'all know me. I just want to help. I just want to connect with everyone and be like this with everyone. So yeah, thank you guys again so much for watching this video, connecting with me, and being willing to listen and take the time. Thank you so much. I love you guys so much. I love you guys so much. And if you are my 500th subscriber, text me. I need you to text me. I need you to comment or something, because I wanted to really send you a special package. So if you are the 500 person, just try to get into communication with me somehow. I will definitely reply. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Kaya out.